Good morning, Lebo, and good morning to the viewers. Yeah, we are in Kimberley. It's beautiful today. I've got to tell you, the weather's just come out and played along beautifully. Now, we are at the start of our launch of National Space Week. Now, the World Space Week launched on the 4th. That was yesterday. Now, a little bit earlier, I spoke to Dr. Woodrow Whitlow, who is the DG at the Department of Technology and Science. I'm now joined by a former associate administrator at the NASA agency. Now, for those that don't know, it's the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and it's a government institution that looks and controls civilian space in America. Now I'm joined by Dr. Woodrow Whitlow, who is a former associate at NASA. Doctor, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. It's such a pleasure to have you, but how important is it that people like yourself, that NASA recognizes that World Space Week happens all over the world?
Oh, it's extremely important. Space exploration is so profitable. It's in my opinion, the greatest endeavor that we undertake. And to be here and to participate in World Space Week activities allow me to spread the message outside the borders of the U.S. and to involve more people, as many as we can around the world, in space exploration.
Doctor, share with us just how space has benefited not ordinary citizens on this world, but how has it benefited us in day-to-day existence?
Many things that come out of the space program, things such as water purification systems, technologies that lead to LASIK eye surgery, medical advances, new metal alloys that are used in medical advances, and even technology that resulted in kidney dialysis to keep kidney patients alive, and just thousands of spin-offs from the space exploration program that benefit us every day right here on Earth.
1957, Sputnik 1 went up on the 4th of October. Just talk me through some of the highlights, the major milestones in our space exploration.
Well, of course, Yuri Gagarin from the then USSR became the first human to orbit the Earth, and followed by John Glenn, the first American to orbit the Earth. And then, of course, America went on and landed men on the moon and returned them safely. And now we have robotic missions that explore the universe, explore the origins of the universe. And then we recently retired the American Space Shuttle, which is our first reusable human space vehicle.
There's a beautiful relationship that's been developed between South Africa and NASA. Dr. Woodrow was saying that in May earlier this year they were privileged enough to go to the NASA headquarters. Talk to me about that South African and American space relationship, and what will it mean for South Africa in the future? Well,
we have a long and rich history of cooperation with South Africa. The antenna stations here, where I visited yesterday, have participated and been key participants in many space missions around the world, including the U.S. We had a station that NASA actually put in South Africa that now has been turned over to the country that was used in space exploration. And we had the Director General and some other citizens of South Africa was with us in the U.S. just this past weekend.
We can't forget that there are major issues happening in the United States right now related to budgets and how it's affecting state organs. How is the budget issues in America affecting NASA's operations at the moment?
Well, right now, NASA is one of the organizations that has been, for the most part, shut down because of the budget issues. But when the budget issues are resolved, we will continue our missions, and all critical functions are continuing as we speak.
Now, a month ago, you actually retired a month ago from NASA, and you'll be taking up a teaching post. What does Space Week personally mean to you, Doctor?
Oh, it means the opportunity to talk about all the benefits of space exploration and to involve and encourage as many people as possible to get into the fields that are necessary to contribute to space exploration.
It's just after 6, I think it's just after 6:30 now. We've seen groups of students coming through the exhibition hall. Are American kids still excited about space? the way we are here in Africa?
Yes, American kids are still pursuing those degrees, those fields that are required to participate in space exploration. They look at all the things that NASA is trying to do for deep space exploration, to study the origins of the universe, the evolution of the universe, and the human space program. In America, everyone still is very excited and motivated by what we're doing in space.
Doctor, thank you very much for joining us here this morning. That's Dr. Woodrow Whitlow, who is a former associate administrator at NASA, just coming to share with us here in South Africa his thoughts, talk about the relationships that's been brokered between South Africa and America. But it's really exciting to see you. We're going to go to an ad break. We still have loads more from Kimberley. Stay with us.